Ladies and gentlemen, what is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I'm Pete. I am a top grandmaster playing Risk Global Domination. And today we're doing something we don't often do on the stream. We're playing the negotiation game. And this is the traditional form of the negotiation game. Fixed capitals with true random dice, neutral bot. No fog, no blizzards, no portals, yes alliances. And I'm in the ultimate seat playing as yellow. I don't love my spread. Probably take Gascony over Scotland. Red decided to not play this game. Too bad for Red. We get the Uncle Traveling Maddie raid. Hello, Maddie. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello. How was your morning? Thank you very much for the raid. Well, with the white cap there, I don't think I can take Gascony anymore. Maybe we just get stuck with Scotland after all. We can play a terrible cap. Try and play a terrible cap position. Get raided. Thanks, Trendy. A very interesting philosophical question about impossibility. To what extent do we believe things are possible or possible? Is it true to say that something just that something with 0% probability could even exist? You like Trieste? I don't like Trieste as a capital. Because it kind of it will beg itself to be into a war with Magenta, and it's closed when you're holding troops on it. Scotland the win. I mean, we'll try. We'll try from our terrible, terrible Scotland cap, and wish me luck, friends. I take Scandi turn 1, which is good. And we'll see who we can end up talking to. I also probably want to knock Red out of most of their positions. You on the top? Yeah, no one is near me. That's true. No one is anywhere near me. They're all kind of congested up against themselves. Black working on the +8, turn 1. I would hit those red ones before the pseudo blizzard stack on it. Okay, and Magenta just takes their +4. Black blocks Magenta from their second bonus expansion. Yeah, this is fixed. Yeah, absolutely. How you doing, Johnny Throttle? I noticed you're taking New Corner a lot recently. Is there something you'd like to say to us? Yeah, I just, the actual truth of the matter is that I just want it for myself. It's too powerful, so I have to take it. I don't know. If you see me cap at the end of the turn order, you can kind of assume that I'm taking the dregs, right? Whereas if I'm earlier on in the turn order, chances are I'm taking a lot better caps. Gaming Derp is bringing up just what I say. How much do you think turn order affects the win likelihood? It depends on the settings. On these settings, a lot. Because you choose the order in which you cap, which matters. I think it matters a lot. All right. We get spared some of those twos. We take a +3. White does not take their bonus and instead goes for a slow take on Spain. This will get them killed. White has now given up all of their tempo, right? They didn't take a bonus turn 1. They aren't taking a bonus turn 2. So their troop count will fall by the wayside, and they're kind of locked in by Black. Black probably takes Deneric Alps here, but I don't think it's a good play because I think Magenta might feel incentivized to break. You say take UK turn 1. I'll take UK. I'll take UK, my friend. All right. Black does have it. If I'm Magenta, I strongly consider breaking that. What does he do? No, he takes the cap. That's fine. Okay, so Magenta's... Ooh, this is 8 on a 4. Magenta's going to be cool with Black, or does Black take one of those caps now and start a war? Full noob corner now? Yeah. Yeah, full noob corner now. I go 2 point, or a 3 point, I guess. Kristen says, I've increased my chess elo 70 points in a week. That's awesome. Good for you. Good for you. That sounds hard. What clicked for you? To be clear, my elo is super low. Me too. I'm not pretending to be good at chess. I'm not really sure I'm seeing tactics really well right now. Fuck yeah. Sometimes it's just a vibe thing. You're in the right mood. You're in the right brain mode, whatever's going on. Blue wins fucking blitz 3v2s. We're not terribly worried about blue. It's the funniest thing that happened to me this week. Oh. He also doesn't keep troops on his capital. Funniest thing for me. I don't know. I was enjoying sorry, let me play this turn. Okay. That is a very nice board structure for turn 2. Hopefully it's not too scary. Peter, you look 400 elo nude. No, I'm touching 1,000 on Lee Chess. I don't know what I am on chess.com. So I'm not very good. Jose just says negotiation game is my favorite. It's my favorite too, man. Yeah, let me kick the question back to you. What do you think is impossible? Oh, loses 15 on a 2. Whoa! Holy shit! Magenta, are you going to take that? He was going for the cap. He was going for it. He got punished by dice. Are you going to take that, Magenta? Are you going to stand for that? He just lost 15 on a 2. That man just lost 15 on a 2. He was going to steal your cap from you. Oh, baby. Oh my God. He was gonna steal your cap from you, sir. Joden, European friendly time slot. Fuck yeah, man. The TR lives up to his name. Dude, that was a roll, folks. That was a roll. Oh, ha ha ha. He thinks I'm not gonna break him up at that top, eh? Sure would be a shame if black were too, though. Break it, blue. Break it. Break it. Break the bonus. Black probably quits and smashes his phone on the floor. Not yet. He's going to fucking hopefully double break, right? I want to see hua, hua, hua. Get in. Or hua, hua. Something like that. Before he quits. White's cap being locked to me is really nice. Should we also lose 5 on a 2? And 3 on a 2? Okay, our dice don't work. Our dice do not work, friends. Okay. Well, I mean, that happened. Shrug. Told you to choose the hot dice, Pete. Sorry, Dan. Next time. Okay. White takes their bonus. Okay. Does black go out with a bang or with a whimper? He does go out with a bang. Give him the way. Fuck yeah. All right, so now my job is to remove blue and white from my sphere. Fuck yeah. So any distance between blue and white right now keeps them from teaming on me. Magenta is busy dealing with black. Magenta getting godlike dice protection. I'm not going to send an alliance request to blue because I don't think they're good enough to know how to even talk to me if they wanted to. So all blue's going to do is blah. So it's safer to just not talk to them, I think. White seems slightly better than blue, but only slightly because it took them 4 turns to take their bonus. 13 for blue. Let's see if blue just attacks me here out of nowhere, which would be something that I would expect from his level. This is kind of the turning point of the game. You think blue breaks magenta? Maybe. No, blue just moves up into Russia. Or is that 10 a guard? He guards his bonus. Yeah, he thinks small. Oh, no, he skips. Even better. Even better. The skip. Pip, 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 pip. All right, now we take some fucking board. We don't take a cap. We take a large enough amount of board that even when we're pressured by multiple people, we'll still be out generating. And I just don't go bad to everyone at once. I just go bad to one guy initially. Let the red stacks exist. And we attack slowly on purpose. We don't want to be too scary. And we also just make it real expensive for anyone to hit us. Keeping magenta off is kind of key to my plan. White can still get in. Don't appear to be. Okay, they break there. That's fine. That's fine. It's a fair play. I think leaving myself somewhat vulnerable from someone will hopefully lull them into a false sense of security, because that +4 is not the it's not the end of the world. White clearly wants lowest. I don't think white wants lowest. I think white actually gets second this game. Okay, this I don't really understand. Just chips. Okay. Magenta sets. Attacks me. And rebuilds. Bad dice. Bad dice. Wait. Nope. Perfect dice. Fuck. You're a bit stronger. Maybe too strong. Maybe I get teamed on a perfect dice, this man. Magenta's dice are hot. Woo! I know. I don't think I'm all that strong. Bad dice now. Start getting bad dice. Bad dice. Bad dice. 1 out of 3 is not the type of bad dice we're looking for, friends. My dice just don't work today. That's wild. That's why I know this guy's dice are insane. The perfect dice on almost every single fucking roll. Jesus. All right, blue hasn't hit me. Blue gets the kill, goes for the cap. I love you, blue. Yes, I love you, blue. Goes for the cap. Thank you. You can get second then. Ooh, break magenta. Break magenta. Blue's dice also suck. Yeah. Black lost 15 on a 2 earlier on, which is why they're in this terrible position. All right. What do we do as white? What do you do as black? Okay. I lose 13 on a 7. Yeah. I mean, there's no point in playing if the dice don't work. That's wildly unlucky. Magenta would be 100% deceased if he wasn't the luckiest guy in the world. So he has to give that luck back now. Maybe black hits him. Can't really afford to keep hitting me. Might anyways. Now white's in the best position. That's how I feel when I lose every risk game. No. I mean, this situation is notable, which is why I'm making a point of it. I would expect black to hit magenta here, but he might not. Just takes the cap. You got a double break too, though, off the 8 line. What do you expect to hold now? Okay, magenta comes at me here. So now we turtle. Negative. He wastes his troops. Good. That's better. This is 9 on an A cap. Okay. Okay. Are you doing salty? Blue doesn't know well enough to break magenta's bonuses, right? And I'll give you a second chance. Do you? He quits. Okay. Eighteen goes straight up, gets my cap. Or get the black cap. Okay. White's passivity is working in my favor. Hey, doing? Mikey Cremez. What size troop lead or like percentage larger your opponent do you think your skill can overcome? I think I've beaten opponents 3 times my size. Once you start getting to, but it depends on the settings. Once you get to like more than 3 times your size, it becomes impossible, which is a callback to the conversation we're having about impossibility. Remove black this turn. No, black is the only guy who hasn't fucked me. Actually, that's not true. Blue hasn't fucked me either. Blue's going to get the magenta cap. No, with expo trades, yeah. Well, I mean, with expo trades, the tempo of the sets becomes the troop advantage, right? Blue says attack white. I like that. I like that plan a lot. In Tobser. All right, blue takes a 10 set. That goes on the 6 magenta cap, right? Oh no, he's going to attack white for me? Well, that's great. That's just lovely. That's the best thing I could have ever hoped for in a million years. Okay. Yeah, that was the best possible world for me. All right. All right. Oh, goes into me anyways. Bad dice? Nope, good dice. All right. I love you, Blue. We keep it together. You and I get to win this game. Puts a lot out. A 7. Good allies are hard to come by. No, set on 4. Ooh, you find negotiating games are quicker or longer than what? Quicker or longer than what? My negotiation games tend to come in under an hour, but they're not 20-minute games. What are we at? 23 on the clock? He's not going to simply draw new borders. He can think whatever he's thinking. And I know exactly what I'm going to do about this guy who broke me. Especially when I have an opponent who's willing to work with me. Even if that opponent doesn't keep troops on their capital. Goes positive on 7 cap, yep. And there goes Magenta. Very well played. Okay. What is the idea of the capital? The capital, okay, so the capital does 3 things. You place it on turn 0, and everyone places it in turn order. It generates 2 troops a turn for the remainder of the game per capital. And it defends with 3 dice instead of 2. So the capital is a strong defensive fortification. Yeah, I love you too. And the final thing the cap does, it is the win condition for the mode. So if you control all the capitals after turn 3, you win the game. This is a great situation for blue. Get white from away from our border. They don't have a set, and they don't have a bonus. Now me and blue keep it together. It's fine by me. And retake his shit. Yeah. Dave says, I feel like this may be an easy one for you, but would you rather die in 20 years with no regrets or live up to 100 with a lot of regrets? It is an easy one for me because I'm done with regrets. I'm good. I'm very happy to be me. So I'm looking forward. I don't dwell on the past. Black hits the 7 cap or breaks blue, takes the 3 cap. Ooh, okay. Black throws a wrench into our teaming on white. Black throws a big old wrench into our teaming on white. Okay. I don't think blue flips on me, and I'm certainly not going to flip on him. So the issue, though, is blue doesn't know what caps do. Yeah. Loses 14 to get 4 troops. Thank you for breaking white. We definitely don't want white getting additional 6 troops on the board. If white has set on 3, I'd cry a bit. Okay. So fuck you, white. Repeat its quick answer, but for us, damn, I don't know. No, look, quality over quantity, obviously. I try to live my fullest possible life every day I can, right? But regrets are dumb. And I spent so much of my life, Dave, focused on the past, being depressed, thinking about what could have been, and I just can't do it anymore. So that goes into me. Yeah. So I just can't do it anymore. I can't waste what precious moments of my life I have left on regret. Barry says, energy wasted on dwelling in the past makes it harder to live in the present. That's right. The only time we have is right now. That's right. All right, Blue. I know that you're low ability, but I believe in you. I believe in you. I want you to get second this game. I'm still there, Peteman, trying to get away from that thought process. All good, man. You don't have to be any sort of way. Just be you. Don't roll that. Don't roll that. You will lose all your troops. Oh, no. Oh, he gets it. He fucking gets it. This is ridiculous. Oh, the ridiculousness, folks. Man, my dice. All right, fine. Fuck this guy. This is TR. This is clearly TR. Fuck you, Lippo. Smell ya. Lippo played it too cautiously, but his major malfunction was breaking the Peteman. So now black's going to kill him, and black's going to be in a situation where he gets teamed on by me and blue. So black, I think, gets third here. Or not! Get him! Okay, get him. Get the 5 cards. Get the 5 cards. I fed you a 5-card kill, my friend. Get it. How is blue even alive? Because he allied with the Peatman, folks. The only reason blue is still alive is he picked the winning horse in this race. Maybe black likes getting teamed. Oh, he's about to. He's about to. And away! Well played, blue. Didn't try feed me black? Good game. Yep. Well played, man. Well played. Are you going to stream again tonight for American Friendly Time Slot? No, this is my this is my Thursday show, Llamas. This is my Thursday show. Wow, this one worked out quite well, didn't it? I did not expect this of you, Blue. So Blue is a very low skill player. He's like, technically speaking, the guy has not the best ability, but he knows how to use alliances to give him second, which, as we always like to say on the show, is the best he could hope for. So break a little Pete makes sense. Get the kill, give yourself another 30 seconds. Maybe he rolls a 21. Very nice. See you later. Annoying reputation, 87. He's first loser. No. It's the best he could have hoped for. Dolly Kata. Well played, man. Doesn't even try to hit me. Just tries to take bonuses. Well played, man. And there you have it. Feels okay, man. How you doing, Siegfried? Welcome to the stream. All right, folks, we're going to have a Q&A question before we end the game. If you have questions for me, please throw them up in the Kill Beat Strategy Discord Q&A thread, and I will get them answered on the show. All I ask is, because I am reading them on the show, please edit for clarity, brevity, and coherence. Oh, Jay Latitude is in chat. I'm going to answer your question, sir. Pete, do you have any experience with finding therapists? I struggle with getting over the hump on making changes to my life because I lack motivation to follow through on it, or just overanalyze the problem and feel safe in my current miserable work situation, mostly because of financial stability. This resonates with me. Someone told me to talk to a therapist about it so I can get over my reservations, but I'm not sure they would do anything other than tell me all the things I already know. When you went through your major life changes in relationships and job changes, did you use one? Any suggestions on how to prep the mind for such an experience? This is a great question. Caveat before I answer it is that I am not a medical professional, so please do not take anything I am saying as medical advice, right? If you have a very severe medical issue, talk to a doctor, okay? So I will tell you my anecdotal experience from that perspective in the hopes that it is of a benefit to you, not because I am coming at this from any sense of authority, that you should listen to me as if I know what I'm talking about. I'm just some guy figuring shit out the hard way like everybody else. So the answer to your question is I share a lot of your experiences with my ideas of therapists. It took me into my late 30s before I decided to talk to a psychotherapist, and the result was exactly what I thought it would be, similarly to what you said. I'm not sure they would do anything other than tell me the things I already know. I have a problem, which is I think a very common one. It's a Dunning-Kruger effect, arrogance, tendency to think that I'm smarter than the doctor, whatever it is. It causes me to struggle to listen to some people's advice. So I was always reticent to talk to someone who didn't know me and didn't love me about my personal problems. And it went exactly the way I thought it would go. He wanted to make it a couples therapy thing. And I was like, no, I understand what's wrong with my relationship. That's not mysterious to me. And the thing that I actually needed to talk about with the therapist was, well, geez, I sure hope I don't deserve to be a person who thinks about killing himself every day. And you know what, folks? I don't deserve that, and I don't anymore. And I'm glad that I don't. And I got past it. And I got past it through meditation, self-reflection, psychedelic therapies, ayahuasca. If you consider the practitioner I went to with the ayahuasca a therapist, then perhaps we could talk about that. But I feel like with your question, you're just asking about medical professionals. And with psychotherapy, it's you have to be very careful, because some of these things, the more you look at them, the more problems they become. Like if you look at them under the framework of what's wrong with me, then you might necessarily find something is broken. Whereas I never chose to believe that there was something wrong with me per se. I chose to think that, well, I'm depressed, Well, I'm depressed is identifying. So it's not that I am depressed, it's that I have depression. Why do I feel these feelings? What are these feelings for? And once I finally got down to the bottom of why I felt the way I felt, and I dug a lifetime worth of bullshit that was weighing down those false beliefs, and I got into it, I realized that I wear my mother's scars. I truly believed that I was not good enough. I was unworthy. And noticing that and discovering that I am worthy brought me to become the person that can sit here and talk to you today, and I think have everyone not completely hate his guts. So I had to learn how to love myself. I don't know what you're going through, but it sounds like a lot of what you're going through is similar to what I'm going through. And when you say you lack motivation, I think we have to accept ourselves. We have to meet ourselves where we are. Don't assume you know yourself. Dig deeply. Ask yourself questions. See if you truly believe what you think you do. And when you say overanalyzing a problem to feel safe in your current miserable work situation, like this is the tragedy of our over-medicalized, over-pharmaceuticalized culture, right? Would you want to take drugs for the rest of your life to make the shitty work situation you have tolerable? Or would you actually like to seek a permanent solution to your life? And I chose to not believe I was broken. I chose to work at myself until I figured out how to actually love myself. And now that I do, I feel like I'm actually able to love others as well, which is so important and something the world needs so desperately. So we could talk about this forever. I wish you the very best. I'm not saying don't seek out a therapist. I'm saying you might discover that you're wrong, right? Your mileage may vary. You might discover that you might get a great therapist and someone you talk to. I got a lot more in my life out of talking to friends, people who love me, family. But ultimately, the solution for my own problems was I had to look deep, deep down. I had to meditate on the question, why do you hate yourself every day for most of a year? And when I finally discovered it, my expansive discovery of who I am and this new way of being, and the realization that I do not need to be melancholy. I do not need to look backwards and be sad for what I missed in life. Because there's so much wonderful things to come. And this moment is so beautiful. And the fact that I get a chance to share it with you in this weird virtual way is nothing short of a miracle. So thank you for asking this great question. I do wish you all of the love in the world. I wish you the very best in your own personal bespoke solution to this problem. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so grateful for you all to be here. I do say thank you. You guys have helped me probably more than you know. Black was a master. Oh, got yourself third, though. Got yourself third. Didn't even play for second very well. Defeating 1 novice, 2 intermediates, and a master. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some of it fun and entertaining, maybe even a little educational and informative. If you like the show, you can give me a like. You can hype up the videos. We have a show every 12 hours, one on Free Pete, one on the Kill Pete strategy. You can subscribe. You can even get the bonus stuff on Patreon and the memberships. If you're out of the nearly infinite amount of free Pete stuff, there's a tiny bit of stuff behind a paywall. All that to say, I'm grateful for you. I love you. And for all of you on the path to world domination. Good games and good luck.